Hey folks, it's Rithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. So shift, and put that in place. Nothing is going to be upset or damaged by having that one in, which means then I can put that one on there. No, I can't. It doesn't actually reach that far. But by having this one in place anyway, it will just extend that out a little bit. I'm going to do that and let my own robots go along and do this. And then I can put in another one of those. That's not a permanent thing, by the way. That's just a temporary fix. Let my robots finish that bit off. So I'll put this one down. Drop that in there, like that. And then other robots can come along and they can deal with the rest of that. So we'll go back over to here. Like this. We will go no further than this for a minute. Now, we need to start setting up the build. And this is going to be the difficult bit. I've got to make sure that I got enough space. I'm pretty sure that we've got enough space right here. And we've got this kind of... We've got those three. I don't need those to be here anymore. I've got that one there as kind of covering that zone. So what I will do is... I'm going to drop in an extra few of these just along here for a minute. To kind of hold that line so that we've got that position in there and they can be used. And then those down there, I don't want them. They can be gotten rid of. So I will deconstruct those. Bye-bye. That's the end of them. Right. I haven't picked up anything extra. No, I haven't picked up any extras. We haven't got any extra passengers or anything like that. And that bit's done. So next, we're going to want to start building these. These are the nuclear reactors. Now, they don't look very big, a nuclear reactor. And this is... I need to make sure that I get this in the right spot. I'm pretty sure that's where... I'm not going to change the position of that track. I'm not going to... If I drop this down here, unless we do some major rebuilding, we're not going to be able to move this. So I'm going to keep it out a little bit. I was thinking maybe I'd put it in here, but I won't. What we'll do is we're going to drop that one right there on the edge of this. That's where that first one is going to go. Okay? Now, you may notice with this, I got a 0% neighbor bonus. You get a neighbor bonus on these. This is quite an important aspect of all of this. It is a very, very important thing. And it's something that will come up quite a bit later on as we do more of this. I don't want that. I want that one there. Okay, so I'm going to want more of the... I'm going to want to stay within the logistics range. So I will bring that one there. And drop that in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down this side, like this. And I'm going to put landfill there. But I'm not going to do any more than that. I'm just going to stay there like that. Now, there's obviously construction robots on their way down to put that in. They're going to deal with that. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take roboports, and it doesn't matter how these look, just so long as I've got full coverage over everything on here. So we will go... up like this. And we will bring that back over onto there. There. So I've now got full coverage from there, and it's going to cover all the rest of this. And that's all I need. I just need to be able to see it. Just so that we know that we're doing. And we want to come over to this one. So first up, we're going to need to set up a requester chest against this one. Now this is 5 wide. So the requester chest is going to go there. Now, if you look, you can see we've got corners on here, which is going to need heat pipes. So I'm going to put heat pipes on... Let's get rid of these belts for a minute. No, let's get rid of these 2 pipes. And put that one there. Actually, I'm not going to change anything else. I'm just going to have the heat pipe there instead of that one. So I can bring a heat pipe out the front like that. And bring it out there if I want to. I can bring it out there if I want to. Okay, I've got... access all the way around this. I can join these together like that. I love the way that they join them in together like this. when you put things together. It like the way the corners work on this is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so you've got these various options that you can use. You don't need to use all of them. There's absolutely no requirement whatsoever to use all of these. That's out to there. Now, a neighbor bonus. This is a really, really important thing with these. If I drop that one down there, now it says at the moment 0% neighbor bonus because there isn't actually any, and neither of them is running, so we don't care about that. If I look in here, I've got to put nuclear fuel in there. I can't put anything else in. So the bonuses, we don't care about that for a minute. That's unimportant. I do need enough room to put in a requester chest and a what do you call thingy in beside it. An active provider chest has got to go in here as well. I need room to put those in there. Right? If we don't have room to put those in, this doesn't work. I cannot make this thing work without having those in there. Then on top of that, I also need to have a roboport. I cannot do this without a roboport in here. Unfortunately, it goes like that. But if I remember correctly, how did I... I've now got to remember how I set this all up. Heat exchangers, they work like this. So we have heat goes up through the middle, and steam comes out through the edges. So what we do is, that's right. I don't need those heat pipes out the end. We just need one heat pipe out the middle. Okay, we have one heat pipe comes up through there. I don't need one to go out the sides. So that one goes to there. You, I don't want there at all. That is definitely the wrong spot to put that one. So then I want to get rid of that heat pipe, and I need to put one of these in. Right, I've got to have a roboport in here somewhere. And I don't remember the roboport being crooked off to the sides like this. I definitely don't remember that. Or did I do it like this? Now, wait a minute. If I take two of these... Right, if I have that one and I drop that one down there. I get rid of that one and I get rid of that one. And I get rid of you. Then I take... Okay, we need those pipes there to stay as they are. I put that one... How do I do this? I can put two of them here. Right. I can put that chest there. And I can put that chest there. And then I can do that one there, and I can do that one there. And then I can do a fast inserter that way. And I can do a fast inserter that way, like that. Okay? Then we can take medium electric poles, and we put one medium electric pole there, and we put one there, like that. Then I take this one, and that one doesn't fit that way. It doesn't fit that way. That's how I did this. And that one will go there, like that. Except that that's not right. That's not going to fit because this one here is in the wrong spot. So I've got to move that one out. Did I just pick... I picked up a construction bot there by mistake. Right. You go in there. Then I want... That pipe in the middle has got to be able to be used. So this one's got to go up here. That's got to go there. And that's got to go over to there. Alright. Now it can be used. Which means that this... can come out here like that, and that can come out here like that. So there's the heat pipe coming out of the middle of those right there. Perfect. Exactly what we want. So far, so good. And these are joining together, so they will get a neighbor bonus as well, which is a really, really important and crucial thing. I'm just going to do that so that this one fires up and they can access the thingies in the middle. Right. So far, so good. I won't worry about the landfill there for a minute. I'm going to keep going this way. But what I am going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to take that one. And you are not yet ready to drop onto there. And you're not ready to drop onto that side either. I will also go up here and just check all the way along here. Right, that's mostly ready. So take this one. And I'll drop that bit onto there. And I will drop that there like that. That there like that. Right, that's joined a few of these together. I need another little bit here. Oh, that's already joined in. Except for... No, that's actually got poles all the way through there. Okay. That's all joined through. I need the rest of those to join in, and everything will be done up there. That's all done down through there. Getting to those is going to be a bit more difficult, but I'll come over and I'll shoot that one in a little bit. We will dispatch that one in a bit. I've still got landfill over this side that's being taken care of. None of that matters right now. Next up, we've got to go to... No, we don't want boilers. Heat exchangers. Boilers don't do anything in this. So, heat exchangers. That one's going to go there. So I have water coming in. And then that brings steam out. So if I put that one there, and then I put that one there, I haven't got room for it. You see, we start to have slight problems. Now, I thought that... Can you have a gap on these? Surely not. Pretty sure they've got to be touching. I don't think you can put heat exchangers in between them and maintain a neighbor bonus. I'm 99% certain that's not possible. Heat exchange right here. Heat exchange on each side means that I don't have any pipes that could be taken out and used. And that's no good. So how did I do this? Because that doesn't work. Right there, it's already come adrift. The whole thing has failed. On a spectacular scale. So I must have done this slightly different to this. Okay, I've just gone and picked up a whole load of... only 9. Right, let's get rid of them. Do that back to there. So maybe I had the heat exchangers for 2 at a time. That wouldn't surprise me, actually, because the steam turbines... Which space do they take up? That takes up 3, and this is... Yes! Right, this is how I did it. I had a width of 2 on these. This is how I made it work. So we go for a heat exchanger like this, and I can't go right up to there. I bring that back 1, like that. And that's going to go that side. And that's going to go... I want to go over there. It's in the wrong spot. What I don't like is the way that this is going to end up not being perfectly balanced. That's not perfectly balanced, right? Because that's an even number on there. I've got to bring the heat pipe down on one side. So it's slightly skewed off to one side, and I don't like that. That bugs me more than I would care to admit. It really, well, it's not more than I'd care to admit at all. It just really, really irritates me. So much so that I'm going to do it like this. Because honestly, I don't care. I cannot have it like that. It's got to do this. I've got to do this. Right. So we'll run that down like that. And we'll run that down to there like that. I need 32 heat exchangers, which means I need 16. Now, I thought that I only had 8 in a row. I didn't think I did it like this. Right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought that's all I did. Thought I did it like that. Because quite frankly, that would be enough. But I don't have enough width on there to be able to make this work. And in order to make this... I've got to just check and see if I get a neighbor bonus on those if I have them one gap apart with heat pipes in between. It was as I suspected originally. They do have to be completely adjacent to each other with all 3 heat connections joined up. Now, for 2 reactors, to get maximum output from them, you need 16 heat exchangers, 32 heat exchangers, and 55 turbines. So you can change this around to each one of these having 16 heat exchangers and 28 turbines. So we'll bring out the turbines a minute. And I'll show you the steam turbine. Now, a steam turbine takes up a space of 3, like that. Whereas the nuclear reactor only takes up a space of 5. So there's not enough room to put steam turbines down, which means that I need 16 of these in a row. And I don't remember if 16 is too many or not. But that's what we're going to... We'll start off with doing that. And then we can tweak it afterwards. By the time we finish messing around with this, the Kvorex stuff should be finished. And we should have some other stuff as well. So let's drop that all the way down to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 exactly. Right, so we take that bit, and then we go into here. We get the others, and that's the rest of the heat exchangers going in there, like that. One more. They need water to come into here. I have to have water go into each of those all the way up through, and then we have steam coming out of them. So for the steam to come out, that's pretty easy. Let me just put in these heat exchange pipes. I run those down to there. And I run those down to there. That's it. I don't need anything else with the heat exchange. So then I can go into here and I can take those pipes right there. I can remove the heat exchange off of that bit. I've got those all done. So next up, I go there for steam pipes all the way up through. And I go there for steam pipes all the way down through. So I've got that bit in place. That should be everything in place that we need on there. I've got in and out on here for fuel reactors. I got in and out on this side for fuel reactor as well. And then I've got a roboport in the middle, which services this area here. Further down, we won't end up with service in the middle of these, but we're never actually going to need to cross that bit. So it shouldn't, in theory, be a problem. There was one thing that I did do in order to help that out, and that was I put a roboport here onto the end of this just to help this along. Now, the next bit I need to do is I need to be able to get the steam going to steam turbines, and I need to get water coming in onto here. And this is a little bit more complicated. There's a couple of ways that we can do this. We can either get the steam turbines all set up first, which case we're going to need to set up our landfill for this. So we're going to bring the landfill down. I'm going to come over here as far as I can, down that way, and I'm going to drop a landfill chunk down there like that. So they're going to bring that one in. They're going to start filling in that landfill. I'm going to come down here a little bit, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit as well. And I'm going to take that landfill blueprint that is there, and I'm going to bring that one in over to here, like that. I'll drop that one on there. So they're going to put down just a few more of them, down as far as they can reach, and as they have very kindly gone and put that in, I can now drop that one in there, without actually losing access to any robots, which I don't want to do at the moment. So we just run a bit of power up here like this. So just go one at a time like that. And put that one in there. Okay. That's now all joined in there, and I've got a roboport on there as well. So we're okay with this. I've got landfill on its way there, plus I've got some landfill on its way here with my own robots. The actual construction robots, they're all doing really well at the moment. We've got, this has mostly now been filled in. I will go and do this again. I drop that in on there like that. And I'll drop another one in from this side. And that should then allow all the rest of that to be filled in with a bit of landfill once those have been placed in. Plus, we'll get these here done. I'm going to manually do that, though. Well, actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to manually do this bit down here because I need this to go a bit further. I would say only one more would be enough. But there's no guarantee that that is going to be enough, so I will only go that far. I will leave it to there. And then, oh, I've run out of landfill. Now I got to wait for them to come and do the... Construction robots are a little bit slow sometimes. I mean, yes, admittedly, they do have a little bit of a distance that they've got to fly. It's not like it's just right next door. They do have a reasonable distance that they're having to go for this. I've got a nice little bit of copper over here, and I'm thinking that we should do some work with extracting that copper. So I'm going to start putting down some roboports up through here. In a big long... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, actually, that's okay. It's not like we're going to expand out too far. So we'll bring this up so that we're ready to start extracting that little bit of copper ore over there. That's going to be a robot one, I think. I don't think we need to worry about getting a train set up for that little tiny patch. That's just going to be too much like hard work. And you right there. And that's another little island there that would be good if we can actually gain access to it. That'd be great. And then we've got a series of islands here that we previously had that now we've sort of uncovered. And then there's another bit right there that I've blocked in, and I can now drop that down into it. The rest of this is okay at the moment, and I've now got a bit of landfill there that I want to fill in. So I'll fill in that bit of landfill there. So that's all covered in. And then all the way along here, we're going to want more. But I'm not going to put the robots doing that just yet, because I'd like the robots to focus on this down here. It's going to take a while. If I got... they haven't brought any over to me. I need them to bring some over to me. There's some landfill on its way. So I've now got... right. So we've got the first requests coming over. They're going to be here momentarily. Which means I now need to start setting up these steam turbines. The thing with the steam turbines is that I've got to get the steam that comes out of these pipes here and then run it through all of the turbines. And there's only so much you can run through. You've got to make sure also that you've got plenty of water going into these. So I need a thing of water. I need a pump going into each one of those. And I don't think one pump is enough, if I remember correctly. I think I've actually got to have more than one pump going through each of them. Which, again, is a bit of a jolly nuisance. But we'll deal with that as well. It's another one of those... It's just another one of those things that you kind of deal with as you get to it. Right, this is looking more promising. We've got all of this coming out. So then what I can do is I can take that. Goes out this way. I'll put the water out to the side. If I can... yeah, I'm pretty sure water goes out like that. So that... Because you've got to remember, this whole thing has got to be able to be completely tiled the whole way through. So if I do that, and then I do that like that. Then I go with this one. That one will go dead center. There. It does mean that this has got to... Actually, I don't think it does have to extend anywhere. I think that can sit there, and it doesn't cause any problems. And I go with a power line here. Now, this is the bit I don't like. Mind you, if I put a power line there, how far over can that go? Be enough. I think I'll do a power line on each side of that, just to be on the safe side. And we can connect in the edge of it so that that one is connected up and is firing on all cylinders. And then we also want to run down here like this, and I'm trying to decide if I need more landfill. I guess one more. Put that to there, because I need to make sure that I have... I mean, I've got room for more water underneath, but I don't want to have too much landfill in the way. It will cause problems for me. Right, just trust me on this. It will ultimately cause problems for me. I've got no landfill on me, so we don't need to concern ourselves with it. I've actually got no landfill being brought over to me either, which is a bit unusual. That does surprise me. I thought I would have had some being brought over by this point. Let's get our turbines. Steam turbine there. Now, I need 28 down each side. And I can actually put them right up there, right up next to that one. So I can go here and start running these down. Like that. That's not 28 by any stretch. And I can run them down there. I can't remember if I put in an extra line of these. How did I do this? Putting in an extra line. So I put that one... Let me move over a bit, like that. And then put that one and that one. Yeah. In order to have it even... That's not even if I put that in, but an extra line... It does make this a little bit more compact, which is probably... a good... Oh, wait a minute. There's one thing I need to check. That's coming out there. Okay, that's the outer edge on there, which... Then I'm going to need to put any pipe... The water pipes have got to come on the inside. They've got to stay in here, which means I don't have room for another one of these. Okay, I remember that now. So, you got to go... That one and that one over to there. And then all of those have got to go as well. Like that. Let's spit out those two that I just picked up. And then we go... Water needs to go now from here out to here, like this. Alright, there's those two water pipes. Because these here, those are on the very outside edge of where they can go. So these water pipes, they've got to come down where they are. Or I've got to move those in a bit, which doesn't fit because of that one in the way there. So we leave it as it is. And then I get the turbines. No, I got two on there. Have they gone and put down... No, they haven't gone and put the new stuff down yet. Oh! My robots are putting some stuff down. Oh, they're just taking down the lower edge down there. Is that all you're doing? That's all the landfill I've got. Alright. Fine, fine. Then we bring this up here and we run down the line of turbines like that. Now, we've got to bring pipes all the way down through, and I've also got to put electric poles all the way down through as well. Now, what I did previously, because there I've got electric poles already covering those. So I've got to make sure that I've got electric poles that not only join up with those up there, but then connect everything in here. Now, I can put that in the middle, but I don't like that because it's not even, and it really bugs me when I've got a gap of 4, so I've got an electric pole just on one side, but not on the other side. I would rather put extra ones in like that, rather than go without. And then there, that's not even either, so we're going to do this. All the way down. Is it a bit of a waste? Yes, absolutely, it's a bit of a waste. But quite frankly, I think it's a waste that is worthwhile. So we run that down there. Like that, so that we're touching every single one of these all the way down through. Now, I'm just waiting on the... Here come the construction bots to fill in that little bit. How many have I got here at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, good gravy. I need to double that. I do remember the steam turbines being an exceptionally long distance. I do remember that bit at least. They did go for a long way. So if I've got those pipes there... Yeah, they've got to go like that. So it's from here that I need to change them. So I'm going to go... like that. Because that actually will... Yes, it's joining them together. But then I will do a double line of those all the way down through. And I'll go back up and I'll do another line down through. Like that. I can stop there for a minute. These are being brought in. So we will go here and we will introduce in yet another one of these. Just going to go there. Like that. And I will then take a line of these. And I run that up that side. Yeah, so that's all connected in. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. So we've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.